Hello, Nimbus! Yes, it is I, the nerd of LPs, presenting you all yet another edition of the Pokemon Buzz. And before I get started though, I would really like to apologize for not having an episode up over a week. On top of combining life stuff with video games like Mewtwo finally coming back as DLC, which is exciting. I've been playing that, Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, which if you have not gotten the RPG, definitely do so. Like, get it on the eShop, do something, go to the nearest store and buy it because it is insane. And I've been recently getting back into Animal Crossing after like 2 years or so. But on top of that, I would also like to thank any of you out there for being patient, as these do take some time to make, especially on a weekly basis. Anyways, let's step aside from apologizing in other video games that are not Pokemon. Let's jump back into Pokemon with this week's Pokemon, Golbat. You might have seen this giant mouth bat in almost every cave in existence, and even on various grunts and bosses of evil teams. It is one of the most common Pokemon not only found, but occasionally talked about due to its pre-evolution Zubat being just as so darn common as Golbat. Additionally, it gains an evolution starting in Pokemon Gold and Silver, Crobat. And prior to Diamond and Pearl, it could not learn to fly even though it has huge wings. What the heck were they thinking? Oh, and yeah, and decent stats, as you can see. Also, Pokemon like Houndoom will be a nice companion, because Dark and weak to Golbat's weak to Ice and Psychic and all that stuff, but you probably knew that already. We'll just go ahead and fly over to the movesets. I brought back puns, baby. One thing I like to clear up on is that these moves may be viable, but may not have the purpose for tournament use. Rather, these are sets for general competitive players. The first two sets are almost the same, except one uses an impish nature and maxes out defense and almost fully HP, while the other one uses the careful nature while maxing out not only almost HP, but fully special defense. Alternatively, you can balance both the defense stats and pick from either of the natures. These sets use the item Evolute, which raises defense and special defense of unevolved Pokemon, and Golbat just so happens to fit the bill. With it, it can even withstand the powerful Pokemon like Arceus and Rayquaza. As you can probably see from the video down below, just take a look at the beauty that is Golbat. The moveset is pretty basic, with the main attacking move being Brave Bird, or in Golbat's case, Brave Bat. This will deliver some good damage while taking a bit of recoil in return, but fear not, for Roost can easily recover those recoils and extra damage. The Fog is there for getting rid of any hazards such as Stealth Rocks, set up on your side with an additional drop of evasiveness, which is always a nice touch. However, any hazards you set up will be gone too, so be careful. Finally, the last moveset can consist of the following: Taunt to prevent any hazards or setups, Toxic to deal additional damage, U-turn for some damage while switching into another Pokemon, or Super Fang to drop the foe's HP by half super quickly. This last set is more unique and uses a few moves no one online would ever expect. This set starts with Meanlope to prevent the current Pokemon from switching, but it can be a pain if the opponent switches into something Golbat is weak to, such as Psychic or Ice. Toxic and Confuse Ray is useful to throw some self-harm on the opponent, and the last move can be one of the following, all of which we've covered already. Now, as crazy as it can be if pulled off successfully, a simple taunt from the opponent can cripple the set super easily. Another Pokemon Buzz has been defeated, and I'd like to thank you all for watching. Feel free to leave any suggestions in the comments below, and who knows, yours might be next. Now, here comes a little bit of something that's unscripted. I did not type the rest of this because I actually wanted to, again, sincerely apologize for not having an episode up for 2 weeks. I don't know how many of you were expecting an episode a week before. And again, I sincerely apologize for not having that. It's just life and good video games have been coming up, and I've been getting really distracted with all of those. But on top of leaving suggestions in the comments below, I actually want to get your feedback as well on Twitter on what Pokemon I can use. So, not only in the comments below, but if you follow me on Twitter or just hashtag me at Twitter, my username is at HGSS1994, or it's in the description below. what you can do is tweet me the Pokemon you want with the hashtag PokemonBuzz. I feel like both this and Twitter would be the best way for me to connect to you guys, and especially the fact that I'm on Twitter a lot as I am YouTube in the comments. So that's all done and said. Of course, you can always check out my channel that's down in the description below. Right now, I'm actually currently doing a Let's Play of it's kind of hard to explain, but it's like underrated in terms of Let's Playing wise, but you know, popularity wise, it has some decent popularity. It's Amazing Island. I don't know if you guys have heard of it, but I'm currently doing a Let's Play of that. I'm pretty much close to finishing it off, so if you would like to see the whole thing in general, it'll be down in my channel. If you like what you see there, feel free to subscribe, and of course, if you're not subscribed already to Nimbuzz, what the heck are you doing? You need to click that subscribe button right now because you're missing out on some pretty good content. Not only this, but there's also some pretty good series going on as well. With that, I am going to go ahead and sign off for this video. I usually sign off most of my things on my channel as well, but until next time, you guys, continue to train to be the best.